Hello. Alright, trying this again. I set some new settings up on the Yarbo and got rid of that little section right there. The edges was so uneven, it keeps catching when it tries to turn. So I need to mess with that, mess with the auger settings. You can mess with it so the auger is up or down. So I think when I'm over there, that's what I'll do. But I kind of wanted, my main goal this morning was to get the driveway set up. And for now, I took the front sidewalk off. But we have kids at home, so they can easily do the front sidewalk. All right. Let's see how it goes. There's a good chunk of snow already on the driveway down there, so I was excuse me, getting a little slippage, but we'll see how good old Yarbo works here. So we'll say sometimes you're watching it and you're like, "What the heck are you doing it that way?" And in the end of things, he gets stuff just fine. So. You have a big lip right there, about an inch lip in the driveway. So I have it stopping right there so it doesn't catch. A lot of people probably wouldn't buy this for something, a small driveway like this, but definitely could do it. You have parents that are kind of getting up in age and not able to do this. It's a great idea for them to come over, get it all set up, and set it and forget it. So in the front driveway, I do have it kind of pretty decently away from the edges because I really don't want it to eat up my grass on the edge. And I do have it about a foot away from the front edge of the driveway. Whew. Got a little snow here. And that snow is pretty packed down there, so it's not going to get up under there. So it must have done its initial kind of roundabout. It seems to do a... Okay. See what you got planned here. See it lifting, and it'll do that to turn. It lifts the front up, and it'll drop it back down. Just turning the I have this in a spiral motion, so it's gonna, I don't know, kind of do back and forth. Again, I didn't really check the pathway. You can hit a preview button and tell it what you see what it's going to do, and as it's moving in the app, you can actually see like a line where it's going. I do have this only throwing snow in a certain area, and so it does some weird stuff. If you like, you know, if you're saying, "Hey, I only want snow here," it's gonna get snow over to here and then over to there, and so you're not going to see just straight lines back and forth. It's only doing what you're telling it to do. So I have to go back and look at the programming on where I have it working. I'm going to put this in my pocket for a second. I apologize. So I can get my glove on. It's a little cold out, as you might know. There we go. Awesome. I didn't stop. Seems like everything I do stops it on Facebook Live videos. So, there she goes. So, like in the back, when this started with a clean driveway, it kept it at a clean driveway. It took that. That's all steel. So as it's dragging on that ground, it's gonna catch the cement. Yeah, caught a little rock. Be careful. You know, so the closer to the ground you have things, the closer to the ground it's gonna do it. You see it raising and lowering. This top directional piece will raise and lower too. I have it set at just a regular angle, but I could, you know, if I had it going up there against the house, and I wanted to shoot it here, I could get that at a darn near a 90-degree angle. Here she goes. You know, I bet you if I ran this a few times, it would get down to the cement. This driveway, though, is pretty, I wouldn't say crappy. It's a nice cement driveway, but it's got some heaving issues. You know, I got probably about an inch of heave right there. So, as you, I mean, you can almost see from here that ridge that we're talking about. So I do have it programmed just to do the front. I called this the driveway with 2 cars map, so it doesn't go past that ridge. Excuse me. There she goes. It'll be interesting to see on its way back. I believe it does. I have pathway settings set and sidewalk settings set, so it should, while it's moving, it will go back over that. I could go into my snow throwing mapping and say only to throw it this way and kind of skip that little part of the sidewalk so it's not spitting into the sidewalk. So there's a lot of little settings you can get, and a lot of setup you can get. I mean, it's getting down there, the cement. It's good. I do have this set at a, like in the back, I have it set to 1/10 of an inch. So it's not going to be dragging exactly onto the cement. I mean, so it's going to have that little bit of a gap there. I can order a plow with one of these things, or it goes, you basically take that front fencing off and you can put a plow on there, so if you had real slushy snow, it would just push it from side to side. I've yet to use plow mode. I thought about, you know, you don't even need a plow necessarily, because I mean, if you have it on plow mode, it's just not going to run your auger, so it's just pushing the snow. So you could technically just have it in plow mode without a blade on the front. Now I don't, like I said, have it going all the way to the edge. I do plan on having a kind of a map that will do just this front part and actually go into the road, you know, 3 or 4 feet. But that's something that I will do at my own risk, and also do that while I'm here. All right, so it's done with its first pass of the driveway. I have it set on quiet mode, so it's on that second pass, since it's already done everything. I've never done the quiet mode, so I'm kind of, but you can see quiet mode is basically just, oh shit, excuse my language, so horrible. Quiet mode basically just slows that auger down, so it's not going very fast. It's pretty quiet. Yeah, dude, really? Come on, man. So, quiet mode is pretty quiet. I mean, it's even in quiet mode, it's spitting the snow pretty good. Like I've said before, you start this in the fall when you're completely no snow, you could really get those boundaries set real nice. I mean, I have some overlap and whatnot here with the snow, so I didn't want to get it too close to the edge of the driveway. And heck, we got kids, we got snow shovels, so I mean, you could easily come out here and spend 10 minutes and, you know, get your little bit extra edges, but it's gonna have a path. It's gonna, yeah, see it. Not too worried, because it's getting a little bit in the driveway here, as you can see, but in quiet mode, it's gonna eventually get to that edge and spit it into the lawn here where I have it set up. Iowa Home Robotics is who's making this video. I know you're watching my personal. We have to, I'll post this on the Iowa Home Robotics Facebook page also. And once we get over 100 followers and that page is over 2 months, I think I'm about a month on that page. I set it up early, so I wasn't doing too much on it. But that's where you'll see most of these live videos. You know, if you ever want to come and interested in getting one of these, want a live demo, feel free to get a hold of me and we can, you know, you can come by and do it. I believe in real world testing. So, I mean, you're not going to come to a storefront, not going to see doing this. You'll come over to the house. We have a pretty decent sized back driveway, and we have just a basic residential front driveway. So as you can see, if you get online, you can see plenty of different videos of people, lots of different scenarios. You know, I'm tempted to test to see how far it will go up the sidewalk. But this whole sidewalk up and down here, we have a good like 2 or 3 inch edge. And so I just really don't want it to go on its own and catch someone's edge and have someone get angry with me. I know it's just grass, but you know, some people like their edges pretty nice. I know it's a nice look, so there she's going. Feel free, you're driving by, feel free to stop and look if you want. It is pretty amazing to see. So it's on its second run. You can hear, I mean, just whisper quiet, just not running at all. So I mean, you could have it running pretty quiet, like if you wanted this to run at night, because you work nights, or you know, at night you're gonna park inside the garage or something like that. I mean, that's not bothering anybody. I mean, just for the heck of it, we'll go over here. I mean, you can't really hear that much at all. And we're outside, so you know, if I went inside, I wouldn't hear that whatsoever. Yeah, that auger's kind of starting to clog up a little bit on that slow speed. It does have a cleaning tool, so you know, right on top. We could stop it. I really don't want to stop it because unfortunately I think since I used the Yarbo from the same phone that I'm doing the recording on, it stops. YouTube doesn't, you can't get out of your video. Once you do, it stops the video. So I think I might install the Yarbo app on Sarah's phone too, and then I could control the Yarbo and do the video at the same time. I'm happy with my results. I'm an Iowa boy. You know, it's been shoveling driveways all my life, and everybody knows, you know, you get in the beginning of the winter and you're getting right down to the cement, but you know, these people in these colder environments, once you start getting a layer of snow and ice on your driveway, it's always going to kind of look like this when you look around at most any driveway. I've been pretty blessed this year. All right, well, it's kicked up, so it must be done with its second run, and I believe it's heading back. So yeah, it's gonna clean a path off on this on the pathway back. You can set individual settings for your pathway, so you can have it. You know, if I really wanted to and wanted to be safe, I could have this raise the auger up so it actually would go over this stuff. Here's the edge of my driveway. Oh, I think it's doing our sidewalk a couple times now. I'm gonna move over here. Oh, I got the controller in my pocket. I hope I didn't break it. All right, let's doing the sidewalk again. Again, you can hear that second run of the snowblower. This is the first time I messed with this, but I have it on quiet mode, so it just slows that auger way down. I mean, heck, I'm on the other side of my lawn, and you can hear it. So that's on. I got that on one more setting. It's from 0 to 4 power setting. And I have it set on 3. I have it set on robust. I think 4 is called turbo, but I just have it on 3. I wanted to see how that works noise wise. Works just fine to me. What's up, Harry? Harry the Yarbo. All right. So this is heading back now. To the back driveway. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go in and have it so the chute settings are lower, so it's pointing down, so it doesn't shoot into the road so much. In this case, I'm not out here and a car drives by. I'd hate for it to kick up a rock or something. You get something like this, you are responsible. I mean, it's your equipment. You're setting it up, so you know, this thing just keeps going and drives into the road and someone runs over it. It's not going to be a good day. Not for you, not for the driver. With I'd have to get the exacts. With the snowblower attachment on this guy, this is pushing 150, 200 pounds. So it's not going anywhere very much. I mean, when I go to drag this, it gets some of my testing, if it's gotten stuck, I pull pretty hard on it to move it. I do really want to get some testing done to test the sidewalks, so I can get these sidewalks clean for people. But like I said, I got to be real careful. I mean, this sidewalk right here is pretty decent, but I tried it up earlier. We got caught. This little spot here that we'll see what it does, but it doesn't necessarily like it. It can catch on that right there, but it made it past. It either catches on the ground right there or it hits that tree. So you can see here though, that setting, it's raising and lowering the front auger and moving on with its life. So I think I'm gonna talk to my neighbor, see if I can have him do that. Got off track on now. It got caught up over here, so it's straightening itself out, getting back in the pathway. This here I don't like. I was worried about that, so I had gotten my track really close to the edge, and I wanted to see. I didn't want to change it. I wanted to see what happened. And what I thought might happen is what happened. It gets caught up on the that, and then it just keeps pushing, and then eventually it'll fix itself here. There she goes. Yeah, I just got too close to that edge and it keeps wanting to catch on that darn grass right there. But with new technology, you have this. This is why I get out here and I test it and see what it does in the real world, because when we sell one of these to somebody, we want to make sure that we've ran in different conditions and know what's going to happen in certain conditions. So, you know, I'm sure you get to these points too when these driveways are areas are real icy. It could slip and get out of whack a little bit. So it sees when it's doing it. It knows when it's happening. But it out the way there. But it takes a second. It takes a second to kind of do its thing. So yeah, I did the front driveway. Now it's just heading back. I mean, back here, like I said, I started with a clean slate, so it's doing a real good job of getting down there. You can see it went quite a ways. I mean, our house where we were just at's over here. We had 2 more houses in between. And now it's on the back driveway. It treats this overlap not too bad, because I have my grass is right the same level as the driveway, so it doesn't get caught or anything. I mean, this is steel blades, so they're gonna catch. You have this on anything, and it's something's in the way, it's gonna catch. It's wirelessly charges, so it's got the wireless charging pad over there, as you can see. So it's going to come over here. I do have it raised up to go about 1/4 of an inch off the ground, so I was hoping it doesn't get the dirt too much here, which it's done a little bit. I might raise that up. But it also, at this point, it's going to go clean off its pad. So if we're in the middle of a blizzard, it takes about, if I do the back driveway twice, it takes about an hour and a half. Have you all from Iowa been out here, you know that an hour and a half you can get an inch or 2 of snow. And so what's going on here, it's gonna clean off the charging pad. Cleaned off its pad. Just gonna raise here. Now you can set this up in a lot of different ways if you want. I chose to put it out here in the lawn a little bit away, and I did that knowing that I have metal studs on the tires, metal studs on 100 and some pound device on your lawn. It's gonna eat it up. But over here I had a little garden, and it was just all weeds. There's no real grass over here, so I'm not too worried about it. So right now, yeah, it's doing its thing here. Straightening up to the pad. This pad's just big enough for the Yarbo. As you can see, it's just getting lined up. I need to drive that screw in a little bit better in there. This charging pad is mounted to the ground. I got about a 1-foot-long bolt or screw screwed into the dirt right there. Yeah, just back it up.
Ready to charge.
Ready to charge. Good job, Yarbo. Good job. Well,
start charging.
Yep. That's what I want you to do. Start charging. Alright, so there you have it. I'm gonna turn her off. It worked fairly clean here. I'm gonna have it do the back driveway here in a bit, but I got the truck right there, and I don't want it to You know, it has the safety bumper here on the front, and it has caught a few things. I have it, like I said, I have it getting real close in a few spots because I'm really kind of curious how close we can get it. I was out for Valentine's Day last night. So Valentine's night, Valentine's Day. As you can see here too though, these front cameras are heated. Front sensors are all heated. The lights are heated. So you can tell there's no snow buildup there. That side camera, you do got it. You know, I keep crunching this remote in my pocket. Side cameras are heated. That back one's heated, so it doesn't build up there at all. So, well, I might get back on in a bit. I got to get ready for upward basketball, but we got a little bit of snow on the driveway, and why not? What I'll probably do, I have tested this on the back real well. I pulled out a few of my pallets here. I had it really close to the pallet. Really cool though, last night it bumped into that pallet there. I had it, I mean, when I did it, I butted this thing, I mean, right up to it. And so it's icy and slippery, and so it could have slipped or whatnot. But bumped into there and had a collision. We were gone. On the phone, it told me there was a collision. I was able to get on. I could look through the camera on the Yarbo, on the cameras that I just showed you, and see where it was. I could see out of all 4 cameras, and so I took the Yarbo, I backed them up about a foot, and then I hit resume, and it resumed. It went on and did the driveway a couple times last night, and did its trick. I had it cutting it kind of close over here too, real close to the garage, and it bumped into the garage here, and had an event the other day too. So I haven't fixed that quite yet. I could just remap everything, but that's it. So thanks for watching. I know it's video's a little long, but hopefully you enjoyed it. The Yarbo modular yard system is available through Iowa Home Robotics. If that's something you'd be interested in, well, get a hold of me. It does not only snow blowing, which here in Iowa is awesome. Having it just, it's kind of funny. You know, you sit and you think, okay, I can have a robot snow blow my lawn, and where am I at? I'm out here recording it and watching it. So it might not keep you warmer, you just might have more fun snow blowing the driveway. The other day when we didn't have snow, but we had snow on the lawn, people thought I was crazy. I was out here because I wanted to test it with some slushier snow. So I was out here shoveling all the snow from the yard into the driveway. People were wondering if I was crazy or not, probably. But if you'd like a live demo, want to come on over and check it out, feel free to drop me a line. Check out the Iowa Home Robotics Facebook page, and go ahead and follow that. We're going to start, once we hit about 2 months, 60 days on the on that site, we'll be able to start doing live videos from there. So appreciate y'all watching. Any questions, drop me a message on Messenger or send me a text, and next time I'm out here, I'll record for you again. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.